The Omnitrix, one of the most famous pieces of fictional technology in the cartoon mythos. After Ben took it off between the events of the classic series and Alien Force, he puts it back on in the episode Ben 10 Returns Part 1. Now logically, we should just get the classic playlist that we're used to, but the watch decided to do this. And now, the question is, why did it recalibrate? Now let's do a short review of the functions of the watch leading up to the recalibration. Now the classic Omnitrix functioned pretty much as intended. It had a short demo playlist of 10 aliens. It would allow the user to access them by pushing either green buttons on the side of the watch, turning the dial to select your transformations based on the icon, and then pushing it down in order to transform. Seems pretty simple, working just as Azimuth intended, which was to enable any life form to take a walk in a different species' shoes. Now this would be followed by a timeout sequence, as coined by Ben, where after 10 minutes the user would return to their natural form, and the watch's icon would flash red, signifying that it is on recharge mode, locking away Ben from accessing his alien transformations. Now Ben proceeds to take off the Omnitrix, with malware, the Mechamorph's natural predator, being a major catalyst for that. This is followed by a long 5-year gap between then and when he dons the watch again. Ben puts back on the Omnitrix in the first episode of Alien Force, and he goes through that regular cycle of trying to transform as he used to 5 years prior. The watch flashes blue, which is completely new, and turns into the sleek Alien Force Omnitrix with a whole new user interface and other functions. Now after doing some digging, I saw on one of the fan wikis that Dwayne McDuffie, a writer and producer for the show, said that the watch changed because of Ben's maturity. Now I'm not sure how factual this statement is, but I'm willing to run with it because of a few reasons. Now the Omnitrix had changed because Ben had changed. Not because the classic watch was outdated, but it was as if the Omnitrix grew up with Ben. Now, why does this make sense? We've seen in episodes like Don't Drink the Water that age and maturity of Ben actually affects his aliens. Not only their abilities, but their appearances as well. This can also be demonstrated with some of Ben's aliens whose designs have changed each time he's gotten older. Take for example Forearms, who matures and looks different every time we see an older version of Ben Tennyson. So it is safe to say that because of how intuitive the Omnitrix is with Ben's DNA and his transformations, it is almost like the watch underwent a form of technological puberty. This new update would match Ben's state of mind, any new skills he had, and it would give him a new playlist to show off that new level of skill expression he had. So in summation, the Omnitrix recalibrated because in a sense, the user recalibrated as well. But what do you think? Comment down below your theories on why the watch recalibrated, and subscribe for more videos like this.